chattering teeth, that frost-burnt skin. Looks like someone just checked Cloister off their sightseeing list.
Wouldn't say I'm sightseeing here, but let's go. I ain't freezing, I ain't baking it, I ain't freezing, I ain't baking it. Alright, I've finished Marisol's quest. So I think we're gonna work on 52.
Have an update about that. Personal matter. You know, the one that might, end the universe. The other universe-ending thing. Back at Winter's Grasp, I found someone was continuing Anais, Sir Bujol's research. Believe I have a lead on their identity. I wholly agree. I pieced together information from earlier leading to Golden Ridge on Dorado. Oddly enough, to the anchor hold at Matriarch's Mercy Monastery. I had Val set the location on our map. I recognize we're juggling multiple crises, but I'd suggest we journey there sooner than later. Did you need something?
Let's do it now.
May all our travails add to the equation.
What's up, Dribrom? What's up, J-Deal? Alright, let me put that in my quest. She said Dorado, I think is where she said. I take Niles or Valerie? Probably Niles. So I can have a tank this time around.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to the protectorate?
I think Anchorhold is where those two ladies were. The ones who were locked in the room, like reading books. Just a chest on the way out of here. they're on another floor.
Oh, I didn't expect us to wander into the scene of a murder, but somehow I'm not entirely surprised. Anomalous events have a way of spreading, multiplying.
They're totally
We should
alive
find a
when I
way
went here
inside.
last time.
There might be clues to what happened, and where Anais's research is now.
There were 2 anchorites in there earlier. I only see 1 body.
They should have been sealed in that room to focus on their studies uninterrupted. No one in or out. I'd suspect the missing anchorite knows something, at least. We should ask her. Might be some signs in there of where she went. The terminal at Winter's Grasp said Anais' work was sent here. There might be signs of that, or where the missing anchorite got off to.
I agree. Blunt force trauma. He flipped past hundreds of dense entries full of calculations and notes of arguments Chow was apparently working on for future debates before finding something relevant to your investigation. Later entries mention visits by an exemplar Southworth, who claimed evidence of interventional means to shortcut the solving of the universal equation. Old Order research station near Paradise Island, named Point Obviation. We should keep looking. That's not enough for you. Ah, there's a note. Permanent preemptive casual redirection.
I've had a chance to look around. You seem like you've done a thorough sweep. We should discuss what we've uncovered.
The body was Anchor's Chow.
Poor thing. Blunt force trauma to the occipital lobe, I believe. Possible signs of an altercation. Might have been an accident. Might not have been. Hard to say with just a superficial glance. At the very least, her cloister-mate Anchor's run has some explaining to do.
Did you see the manifesto?
A disputation of current order methodology focuses mainly on our presiding bishop, but saves ample room for the laureate council and previous regime as well. I believe I got the gist by efficiently skimming. The general concern is that the order has lost its way. My old department is repeatedly mentioned in a favorable light. Anais' work is regarded highly.
Well, there's references to research at Winter's Grasp.
I saw that. I believe it was Anchor's Chow's diary. Spoke about regular visits by an exemplar Southworth, who requested access to Anais' work. Chow seemed worried they were conspiring about something. That they'd mentioned an old order research station.
Any idea where they went?
That old research facility seems the most likely spot to look next. I know the coordinates on Eden. Place by the name of Point Obviation. I don't know what happened to Anchor's Chow, but leaving a body behind is suspicious. And the disputation reads like a call to arms for any fringe thinkers in the Order. There's no destroying the copies at this point, I'm afraid. We're past that. The research is out there. We need a way to keep anyone from taking it up further in the future. If we go in guns blazing from here, it will only continue. We need a plan to annihilate the idea.
What do you have in mind?
This is the exact sort of work we did at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. diverting problematic events. We learned how to best respond once things begin to spread. We developed tactics at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection to minimize unforeseeable consequences. We can discuss once we see the situation on the ground.
Copy that.
Yes. Time to seek out Anchorus Brunn.
Back to Eden. At least I remember how to get back to the elevator this time. Oh, I'm about ready for cup of coffee number 2. I gotta remember to order more coffee on Amazon today. I wish you could snap to, like, toggle. Oh, damn it. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, we are off to Eden. Just realized there was different landing areas. I never noticed. I guess I haven't been back to Eden since I left. I'm guessing that other location was where I was supposed to go. It's pointing me back to that ship. So I'm guessing that I briefly saw, that other landing point was probably the quest point. So that must be like a special POI just for the quest. Point Aviation. Different location entirely. Do I have a favorite companion yet? I mean, not in the way, like, so Obsidian Entertainment games are a little different because they don't do romances, so I don't ever feel as attached to the characters as I do in other games where you can have romances with them. I kind of like them all equally. Marisol is probably the coolest in terms of story because she actually, she's like a ex-spy, she's in her 50s, 60s. She's like an ex-spy agent. Niles is standard, like, I can't get over the past, I need revenge storyline. Valerie's your traditional robot sidekick, emotionless companion. Inez is the desperate to prove herself storyline. Um, who am I missing? And Tristan is like the I'm a lawful paladin. So they're all fairly standard cookie cutter companions, really. There's still one more I haven't found yet, so I'll know more when I get to her. But I'd say story-wise, probably Marisol. Um, but yeah, it would be purely story at this point. She has a better story than the rest of them. I like the ex-spy agent type of thing.
Halt! Abide! Cease any and all manner of perambulation. Don't know who you all are, but unexpected guests are categorically unwelcome here. How'd you even find this place? Maybe I should just shoot you and glean details from your logs.
Ah, exemplar, if I may. Surely you recognize such a notable member of our cohort, Marisol Delgado. The end point?
I can't recall if I ended whoever came up with that name. Surely hope so.
You were head causality intercessor of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection, right up till the end, correct?
More or less.
Well, what a fortuitous alignment of low probability events this is. Our efforts here are based on your former department. You should confer with Ankress Brunn straight away.
Grand idea. We'll go speak with her directly.
We actually sought to find you and others of your program, Intercessor Delgado. A serendipitous event, you arriving. Assuming you'll vouchsafe for your colleagues, you may all proceed. You'll find Wilhelmina up the lift, 4th floor.
Welcome to Point Obviation.
4th floor.
Anchoress Brunn is continuing Anais' research from Winter Stress. I'm sure of it. Best play along for now, until we can ascertain the best course of action.
I'm with Marisol. Given the security here, if we don't tread lightly, leaving peacefully might not be an option later.
I won't be able to run out of this place. I will have to take out everyone.
Look, everyone! It's the end point. Come to join us, I take it.
I do have a unique interest in what you all are doing here.
That's impressive. Door over here. Check the note. Awfully dark in here. Oh, my flashlight's not working right here. That is a shader issue, if I had to guess. Unique to this little area right here.
I am a long-time vocal exponent of your work.
With the lighting just not working, period.
Don't mind me saying. Go on up. You're expected.
Let's see what the next floor looks like.
Doubt the Anchoress will walk away from the research lightly. May require some aggressive convincing.
Alright, so you can hear me flipping my light on and off, right? But it's not toggling on. I'm gonna save right here and restart the game and see if that fixes it. This might be an area where the flashlight is bugged, but there's definitely no lighting going on right there. It's super dark. It was super dark downstairs and that floor right there. This happened on Stalker 2 as well. We had some areas during the launch version of the game before they patched where it was almost pitch black in a couple of areas because of some lighting issues.
I hear Cloister is a lovely place to live. If you're a moon-sized computational device that requires year-round sub-zero temperatures to avoid melting down.
Oh, there the light's on now. See? So that was just a bug. It's working now. And this looks a little more normal. Okay. Still feels a little dark in here though, but at least the flashlight's working now. Definitely feels abnormally dark.
Oh, who's this? Oh, yes, I remember you. We met earlier at the site of my former seclusion. I've heard much of your exploits since. If I recall correctly, you helped me prove my argument that pacifism always presents the best options. I admit I have modified that opinion slightly since then. I understand you allowed Seer Wally to go free, yes? Once was a time I would have made that exact same decision. And as for you, I've been informed that you're Marisol Delgado. I've read your file. An impressive body of work, though often quite mortiferously inclined.
Less so over time. There were too many pesky repercussions, I came to find.
Yes, well, to what do we owe the pleasure? Are you familiar with our goals? Come to join up, perhaps, or should I say re-enlist?
What are you talking? Action work came after finding Anchorite Chow's body in your manifesto.
It was more of a disputation as a scholarly objection than a manifesto per se, but why quibble? Anchoress Chow is very much against it. Her accident was quite tragic. You saw the disputation, though. Tell me, what did you think? You read it, yes?
I was more concerned about the body of your colleague.
A truly unfortunate accident. I had posted my disputation and stated my intention to leave. We argued heatedly. Objects were thrown. She stumbled and fell badly. We try to honor her loss. Such tragedy only underlines the importance of our endeavors here. Each day the equation remains unsolved. Countless more tragedies occur. We must succeed at the soonest possible haste.
So, your new stance seems like it's going to leave a lot of corpses in its wake.
The longer the mistakes of our presiding bishop persist, the longer calamity and sorrow will continue. Our sect aims to end human suffering, sooner than later. We've taken great inspiration from your former department, from their methods and their science. To solve the universal equation in our lifetime requires bold action, clever calculation, and assiduous work.
Do you have the research?
Oh, you're an admirer as well? It's one of the very things that led me to agree to lead the efforts here. I believe it's the way forward for the Order. Ujot's thinking was unconventional, ahead of her time. Why, in fact, she's here with us now today, overseeing an experiment that proves her researchers' theories.
Really?
She's here.
Seer Bujold is here, at present, in this facility? The one we're presently standing in?
How long has she been here?
Not long at all. We reached out to her on Cloister. She agreed to join us immediately. If you thought her work before was captivating, wait until you hear the experiment she's overseeing now. The intent is to represent the building blocks of the universe within a test chamber, then extrapolate data revealing the universal equation from the micro-universe that forms.
Sounds like it could change everything, one might say.
Why, you should go see for yourself. As former colleagues, I'm sure you'd like to reacquaint. Go on. I'll call down to let her know you're coming.
She's just downstairs?
Yes, she's monitoring the experiment. I'll have elevator access unlocked so you can join her. Do please stay in the observation area, though. The work is quite delicate. We'll speak further after you check over
Yep. However, right now there's that annoying audio thing happening. I don't know if it's the game or my capture card. Really quick, I'm gonna check here. If it's the game, I'll just restart the client. I won't know until I load this up there really quick. We're still getting that same crackle. It's definitely unique to the Outer Worlds too. See if it's still happening. Sometimes things get out of sync with the capture card. Seems to have cleared now. I probably need to adjust my settings on the capture card or on the stream thing at some point. Trials and tribulations. Test chamber. Is she lying to us? Man, it sure sounds like she was. Unless it's not really C or Bujold who's downstairs. Oh, that might be a trip. An imposter.
How much longer do you predict preparations will take?
Almost ready. Perfect timing for my former colleague to peer review my work. I'll press them to verify my settings. Thereupon, we will begin.
No, it's really her.
While others pontificate, we act.
Head Intercessor Delgado, what an opportune time for you to appear. At the perfect moment to assist our experiment.
What in the endless void are you?
Shh. Comms off, but others are near. I need your aid before this ridiculous affair careens into disaster.
Okay, so
Can
she's
I rely on you this time? Or will you already intend on scurrying away again?
What are you even doing here?
I came to derail this line of inquiry in such a discommodious way that no one would ever consider trying it again. For all the aforementioned reasons of it likely causing, or at least queuing up and leading to, the end of all things.
Okay.
You chose to leave me behind, again. So when they came calling, I thought it an opportunity to sort it all myself. Yet, admittedly, at this moment, I could use your assistance.
Actually,
This shouldn't be your burden. It's on me.
You don't get to decide that, or adjudicate, or coolly comment in a steely growl. Not falling for that a 10th time. Help, or stay out of my way.
Yes.
The test involves 4 stations. Each represents one of the fundamental building blocks of the universe. Zeranium gas, macro-ivs, nucleons, N-rays. All the usual stuff. That test chamber is where all are meant to mix. To simulate a mini-universe I can apply my theories to, pull data from, and deduce the universal equation in a reduced time frame. We know what happens if that's successful. So I need you to muck with each station's settings, then initiate the experiment.
Copy that.
Thank you. All you need to do is adjust each station's settings slightly. Things will cascade from there. Remember, subtlety is required.
Yes, if we alter the experiment input data in a less than delicate fashion, Brun will notice, I assure you.
The guards on the 2nd floor won't appreciate visitors, so avoid getting spotted. Here's a maintenance key. Head down the vent.
Copy that. Another day, another vent.
It's
I'm gonna go grab some more
phase of
coffee.
the galaxy riding on it, so perhaps try to be careful.
What, everybody decided to show up at my coffee break? What's up, Transcend, JK, John Coons? Alright. Where's this hatch?
It's Fibonacci, a sequence largely summed to preceding numbers gives us
Alright. Guards will kill me if they see me. Send the unconfigured okay. This can be used to send an alpha sample from here to the experiment test chamber. A pre-configured sample is on hand ready to be sent. Its nucleus has already been configured. Do not combine it with an unconfigured sample or send an unconfigured sample in its place. So we definitely want to send. Hang on. That's a puzzle for sure. I'm gonna have to read that again. I should quick save. This is definitely gonna be. There's a puzzle here to solve. This can be used to send an alpha Vitae experiment from here into the experiment test chamber. A pre-configured sample is on hand, ready to be sent. Its nucleus have already been precisely configured. So that's the pre-configured sample. Okay. Do not enter any seconds. Combine it with an unconfigured sample. With your lack of training, both would be obvious, but especially if you simply sent an unconfigured. So I can't send just the unconfigured sample. I need to. Okay. Use the. Combine the samples the best you can. Okay.
Aborting search.
Somebody saw me? Alright. This is the inexpertly.
Hostile in proximity.
Yeah, I saw him. We're not gonna deal with him if we can. Rock. Is almost supposed to create this regular electrochemical reaction. An exquisitely well-covered amalgamation has been perfectly placed inside the microwave. Just leave it alone, please. Yeah, I don't have hacking. Let's put a weird-looking rock in there. I did not get that message when I sent the other one, so I may have botched the first one. Or the initial review that I made 2 days ago on YouTube, which would further extrapolate upon.
Hard to get in good sleep cycle. I'm no tenured archivist, but that sounds dangerously unstable.
I have my early thoughts video and the initial review out for people. Progress rate enemies be fired continuously through the tubes. Use the fail. Use the failsafe switch in the vent, which is more difficult to determine. Hang on. This vent? Previously, in an only tricky manner to set all components to the test in the correct manner. Maximum flow is absolutely required. If the flow is less than 500 gallons per minute, test results will be entirely skewed. $200p, do not alter. Where can I check?
Verifying causality.
Shit. We in the clear? I may have attempted to alter those too much. I don't know.
Imagine that'll do.
It's not tracking this quest, by the way. this is weird. So like, it is what it is. I gotta go through the vent. Where is the vent that I came out of? I got lost. Yeah, I can't call the elevator. Where the hell is the vent that I came in from? I feel like an absolute idiot right now. And this quest isn't tracking. Everything's locked in, but the quest is suddenly not, like there's no quest that's tracking. So I'm not quite sure if I need to restart really quick. Yeah, this is not the shaft. This is the one that I came in. I guess it just goes around. Yeah, this is the one I came in on. We're good. I wonder why it's not tracking. No, that's definitely not it either. Damn it. Oh shit. Oh, that's Niles. I had a panic attack. Oh, I'm truly lost. Well and truly lost in here. I can't use the elevator. I cannot find the shaft that I came in through. I wonder if I borched it because of the trespassing guards. I may need to just reinstall the, not reinstall, but just reload. Because it may have busted the quest when I got busted by the guards. Huh. That's the chamber we were in. That's also the chamber. There's no... Yeah, I'm gonna reload. I am never gonna tell someone what to do, so I see a lot of a lot of that happening. I don't know. If you have time to go play the first game, go play the first game. It's not up to me. That's up to you. See, I do have the quest tracked here. I think when I got seen by the guards, it borked it for me.
Any about? I'm locked and stopped.
Okay. got the time and the budget, play the first game. If you're a content creator, you'll probably want to play this game when it launches. If you're not a content creator, you don't need to worry about playing this game at launch. You can play it whenever you want, at any point in time down the road.
I trust that is the sound of science going exceptionally well.
Hard to get in a good sleep cycle.
Alright, where did I see that rock?
Yes?
He heard my footsteps. Go on about your business, guard.
Terminating unproductive activity.
Something wrong back there? Hello?
No, it was definitely, hold on, it was definitely, there was a, I remember there's a vent up in here. Okay. Is there something else we need to click on? That right there. And he heard me again. Zeranium flow. Shit. Just gonna wait for him to do his thing. Objective complete. Follow up with Seer Bujold. Okay. So I think this is what happened is I got busted by the guard because now I actually have a checkpoint. So let's do a different manual save so that I have two different saves. Yeah, see now I have the waypoint. Follow up with Seer Bujold. That's what I was missing earlier, was I didn't have the follow-up. course, I still gotta figure out how to get out of here. This is what I don't remember. Like, how the hell do I get out of here? This is the part I got confused about earlier, too. I'm, like, completely well and do not remember how to get out of these stupid tunnels.
Get in a good sleep cycle. These constant permutations upsetting everyone's natural bottom rhythms.
What the hell? What am I missing in terms of getting out of here?
If you're done, evaluating my work.
I don't know why
and
that was
all
so hard.
settings are
Jesus.
final, enter the terminal command, avoid the oxygen from the test chamber. The experiment.
That doesn't look good.
Did it work? Did it work? See, was it a success? What happened?
Hold the applause just yet. I need to run the numbers. I'm sending the others back up to you. They can describe the proceedings in detail.
I shall await their arrival. Anchor's Brun out.
Okay, this is really annoying. It's doing that audio thing again. I'm gonna check over here. It seems to clear when I leave the game for a minute. Yeah, because it's not happening over here. It's definitely an Outer Worlds thing. That's definitely a weird audio bug. And it's hard to narrow that down if it's game specific. It seems to be because of the game.
Out. That is how these messages.
Yeah, because then I exit out of the
yes.
game and come back and it
If
clears
not,
it.
Farewell.
The results of the experiment will be a career-ending embarrassment for Anchoress Brun, but she won't accept this lightly. We'll need to do more.
Yes, our next steps here will be crucial. I know this type of mission well. Granted, my targets were always meticulously well researched beforehand.
You'll need to convince her, destroy her logic, end this research for good.
How the fuck are we supposed to do that?
All it requires is a forceful array of incisive argumentation, logical reasoning, coercive persuasion,
It's doing it
and
again.
cognitive contortioning.
You mean one of our old brain-off maneuvers? Really? That's what the rank and file in our old department used to call it. Provost Bolding considered it a casual moniker unbefitting of an order scientician.
Make
Yeah, Bethesda
Brun
and
give up on science,
Obsidian share a lot of
logic,
voice
and reason
actors.
entirely. Then no one will ever dare continue the research again. Between you and Marisol, it should be a light challenge. Easy.
It's our only option?
A brain-off against an order anchorite isn't entirely without risk. We could employ certain other methods to deal with her. From our former department's playbook.
Oh, yes, a book you wrote titled Making an Execution Look Like an Accident. Despite the moral quandary ideally involved, unseen consequences still abound.
That's hyperbolic at best. Data suggests significantly fewer unpredicted outcomes than outright murder, if properly executed. And I'm quite capable of skewing results in our favor.
And here I thought you'd begun to change.
Alright, seems like you have a clear preference here, Marisol.
I'm not arguing it's the best option, just that it is an option. Rightly or wrongly, I am
Good,
familiar
well,
with the
good
cost
voice
involved.
actors
The
are
order
a
of the
smaller
Ascendant
world than you
should be
think, for
dedicated
sure.
to uplifting humanity, not racking up a body count unduly. Our former department was shut down for things like this.
Let's convince her she's an utter failure, but try to leave her alive.
Thank you for...
Honestly, I'm relieved as well.
From the legend.
I'm
If
skipping
you're
past this.
retiring as the anchor, there is a hatch near the elevator upstairs. An external ledge leads to a vent system that can connect the two chambers. Doing so will expose the anchoress to a lethal atmosphere. I'll need to make an announcement afterward that an accident has occurred.
For an extemporaneous plan.
I'll cut off her comms when she begins pleading. Oh, that sounds even more heartless when... Here's the hatch key in case you need it. And Marisol,
Okay.
do keep out of trouble.
This is another case where we're going to do 2 saves. We'll do one now, because I'll probably get lost trying to find my way out of here.